in the COVID pandemic, people have had to go online to learn virtually. And here to tell us about another option for that is Ayodele Pompey, the Chief Product Officer at Smartterm. Good morning, Ayodele.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, so welcome to the Now Morning Show. Tell us about Smartterm.
Well, Smartterm is an integrated management system, right? It has an LMS component, an SMS component, or school management system component, and an education management information system component. And those three things, LMS is pretty much a virtual classroom environment where, teachers and students can interact with each other. You have virtual classrooms. Teachers can set assignments, student can complete those assignments, student can complete quizzes, their chat features for communication, discussion boards, reports, etc. A student management system, or school management system, is where you are able to manage student data, track student behavior, track attendance, store grades, and retrieve information, generate progress reports, facilitate enrollment, and other such features. And from an education management information system perspective, normally districts or ministries of education would use this system to track KPIs across the country,
right.
And track student performance, track school performance across subjects, across grade levels, and generate reports.
Okay, so Smartterm is basically bringing all of these things together under one hub, yeah?
Correct, that's correct.
All right, how long have you guys been in operation?
We've been in operation for about 4 years right now.
Nice, so this timing is kind of perfect because you've already been starting the process and the journey. Do you all have, is it that it's available for schools or is it for ministries of education, or how does it work?
Well, both actually.
Okay.
So if a school wants to use Smartterm, they can contact us. We would initially have a meeting with them, and kind of discuss how we're going to roll out the platform. And once the school provides us with the data that we request, in about 1 to 2 weeks, that school can go live. For a ministry, a very similar process. A ministry can contact us, and once we have the data available, and there's some other things as well, but generally in about 2 to 3 weeks, a ministry, we can bring an entire country online.
Oh, well, that's fantastic because, of course, everybody's going online now and we need to be able to do that effectively and efficiently as well. So congratulations on being able to do that. Would you say that the pandemic has forced your company to become way more efficient and having to roll out things a lot faster than before?
Well, absolutely. I mean, when COVID happened and, schools were closed, we started getting a lot of calls because schools needed to allow teachers and students to meet and to be able to continue school.
Yeah.
And so, we were very responsive to their needs, and we were able to get a lot of schools on in a very quick time frame.
Now, as a Caribbean-based company, you are competing against these international, ridiculously huge companies. I realize lots of people have been using things like Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams and stuff like that. How does Smartterm compare to these platforms?
Well, first and foremost, Smartterm is a more complete platform.
Right.
A lot of these other platforms, they cater to one small aspect. So for example, if you look at Microsoft Teams, for example, you have just the ability for teachers and students to meet. They may have little other features and that can be used, but at best they're stopgap measures. They don't have the complete feature set to be able to help schools to ensure that they continue improving teaching and learning outcomes, to ensure that principals and other teachers and staff members can continue tracking on certain KPIs.
Right.
Then we also have the issue of security and safety.
Right. And can Smartterm be tailored for each individual school?
Yes.
So the requirements of each school can be taken into consideration?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Correct. So each school can have their own space where we can brand it and make it look like it belongs to them. And that's one of the other things as well. And that sets us apart from the likes of Google Classroom and the likes of Microsoft Teams and the other solutions that schools are now using.
All right.
With Smartterm, you have your space. Our system is very modular, so we can take out and put in modules. We can also customize modules because, you know, schools have their little anomalies in terms of the way they do things.
Of course.
And we can address those issues very easily.
All right, well, fantastic. I want to thank you very much for joining us this morning, Ayodele Pompey, Chief Product Officer at Smartterm, and you guys can go check them out, Smartterm Limited, on IG, it's Smartterm Ltd, yeah?
Correct.
Fantastic. All right, so take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and all the best with Smartterm, because I know it's going to be pace, especially as all the educational institutes go online.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Not a problem. Take care. All right, so there we have it on the